Hey there and welcome. Today I'm talking about gifts, and I wanted to list off a gift guide for you for the teenagers and 20 plus, maybe young people. My previous video I covered younger children and families with younger children. So I'll link that in a card or I will put it in the description below, but you'll just be able to view that and it'll hopefully help you, as I'm hoping this one will. So this is just throwing out ideas of things that I have done in the past and things that I continue to do. My children are teenagers and I also have older kids that are married, and these age groups can be a bit trickier to buy for. So I'll start with teenagers and young people. For starters, most of the things they want cost a lot, and it's not because they are needy and greedy. I think it's because they're bordering on adults, and a lot of the things that they want are at adult prices, but they don't have the income of adults, and so they're caught between being children and being adults, and so we've got to kind of meet them halfway. Maybe you've got a child that loves to drive and go places. Petrol vouchers would be a really handy thing to give them. It's specific, it's helping them do the things that they already do and enjoy, and it's supporting them getting out there and having adventures. And like I said, with younger children, buy them outdoor or sports gear. What kind of things do they already do? What kind of things are they wanting to do? Maybe they really need some help getting some gear. Maybe they need new boots or a helmet or gloves. Maybe they need some new clothing to be able to do the sport. Ask them what is it that they're wanting to do in the months coming up, in the next year. That'll give you some ideas around the sports or the outdoor activities that they're wanting to do. So you can get annual subscriptions to places like Spotify, you can get iTunes vouchers. I'm sure there are plenty of other music subscriptions that you could get, and these are just apps on their phone, but it can get pretty expensive for a teenager to afford that over a year, so you could help them out. That would be a really good gift. I'd like to say a word about clothing and electronic vouchers. It would be really important to get them the voucher from the store that they actually shop at. It's no good buying them a voucher for clothing if it's not where they would buy clothing. It's the same with electronics. It's important that you ask a few questions, maybe ask their friends, get them vouchers for places that you know they're going to use and they're not just going to sit in their drawer as a waste of a gift. Or maybe you're going to have to buy it back off them because they can't use it and they just actually need the cash to purchase what it is you got them for in the first place. And don't be afraid to take them to store after the fact. You can give them a voucher on the day and say, this is a promise to take you to the store in the new year and this is how much we'll spend. And you can then shop around, you can go with them. It's not less of a gift, it's more of a gift because you're giving them license to purchase exactly what it is that they want. Especially if it's something that's expensive, you don't want to buy them things that they're never going to use. That's not the point. We really want to hone in on getting them things that they'll enjoy and find especially useful. Cash is a really hard one. It can often feel quite tacky, giving them cash in their card and, you know, letting that be it, do what you want with it please. That's not always what we want at Christmas, nor is it kind of the idea or the philosophy behind Christmas. And we don't necessarily want to give them just cold hard cash, even though that's what they're wanting. You can give them money towards something that they're already aiming for. So it's really important in advance to ask them, what is it that you're saving for? What's your goal? Maybe you know exactly what they're aiming for. It could be a gaming computer, it could be a car, it could be getting their hair done properly at the hairdresser salon, it could be a new phone, it could be something that's actually not very important to you. You would think, why would that be your goal? The point is, this is what they are aiming for, and you can help them by giving them some cash towards that. You've just got to be specific in how you do it, and that is saying, this is for you to put towards this, and they will love it. And it really helps them, and it affirms the things that they are goaling for, the things that they are wanting, and that you support them. This age group I've really enjoyed buying for. This age group is the 20 plus, young adults, early marrieds. They're working, they have their own vehicle, they're living in their own places, they're starting to set up their own homes even, and so what do you buy for them? When everything they want they buy in the moment. So what I've done in the past is I buy them experiences. I mentioned this in the family gifts video previously, but buying people experiences creates the gift of memories. You could buy them a picnic basket in the hope that they'll go on picnics. But what if they've already got a picnic basket? What if it's not quite right picnic basket? Maybe it's kind of cumbersome and kind of useless for where they want to go. So what I suggest is, rather than buying the things that they might need to use, buy the experience for them. As someone that's further along down the track, you might think of things that they hadn't even thought of. Places they might like to go, places they might like to visit, shows they've never seen, concerts they've never thought of. Maybe it's attractions that they wouldn't even gone off the beaten track to go and see. These are things that you could gift them that would create memory and experience that goes on and on and on, and not just the thing that they open on the day. So some other vouchers that I like to give are restaurant vouchers. You could go cheaper and they could eat multiple times in one restaurant, or you could go higher end and they just go out and have a really nice evening somewhere flash that they wouldn't have thought of going. Sometimes you can add a movie ticket in there, and so they can go out for dinner and a movie. Again, it's something that they didn't have to afford, and it's a real gift for them to be able to do something relaxing and fun. From time to time, I have brought accommodation vouchers for the 20+ people in my family, and that will be either to a really nice place, just one night that overlooks the lake or has some kind of beautiful scenery or attraction locally, or it might be a couple of nights somewhere that's just a little bit more low end and they can just go for walks on the beach and just have a weekend away. Maybe you've gone somewhere and it's really nice and you think, oh, they'd really love this place. And always, for guys or girls, couples or singles, beauty salon treatments always work great. It's something useful, and the joy comes with not having to spend their own money on it. So again, I hope this is helpful. This is the list of things that I would absolutely use to buy for teenagers and young adults. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and subscribe please if you enjoyed it, because it does help it be viewed by other people and helps grow my channel. But until the next video, bye for now.